Let's make a melody. I think what I want to do is find some synths. And try something with this. We're at 159 BPM. I'm going to change the key. Let's go with G sharp. Maybe change this part. And then I don't want this to be exactly the same, so I might take, let's see, what do I want to do? Maybe I might be doing a little bit too much here, but we will find out. So I guess. And then I think I want this to be slower time, like that. Maybe I can move it up like this. 2, 4, yeah, it was. Let's copy this, and then I'm gonna want to change the second half a little bit. Maybe I can move these up. Yeah, so I guess for this first part, I'm only changing these notes. I think I want to keep this part the same, but maybe we change these notes just like we changed those notes over there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I think I can hear like an arpeggio on top of this, like another synth maybe. So maybe something like repetitive that's higher in frequency. So, ooh, that might be too high, but we'll see. What if I did like something like this? Something like a pattern that I've noticed that often works is if you keep coming back to it like the same note, but then the note following it is what changes. So what I mean by that is like pick a note. And so just for this example, I'll pick G sharp. And so every other note is going to be G sharp. So the first one is G sharp, and then I'll go up a note, then I come back to G sharp. And then the way that this continues is you just go up from the previous note that isn't the G sharp. So take this note and then move it up one, and then go back to G sharp, and then take this note and move it up one, and then G sharp, and then this note up one, and then just go up, however far you want. In this case, I'm going up 1 bar, so maybe I can repeat this. And then something that often sounds cool is when you take that idea, repeat it, but then flip it. So let's see what this sounds like. And so maybe we can keep this idea, but change the second half. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then some of these aren't in key. So I'm going to take these notes that are not in key and move them either up or down. In this case, I'm going to try down and just see what it sounds like. So actually, I think down is correct because that would keep the pattern that I have. So you go up 1, then repeat, then go up 1, then repeat, then go, yeah. So I think down is correct. Although I don't know how this is going to sound hitting on top of this note, but we'll see. gonna have that better. So I might change this note. This may sound bad, but I'm just kind of trying things out right now. Ooh, I like this. Yeah, so I used my idea, but I just didn't change this bottom note that, stays constant the entire time, and I just changed the top half of the pattern that goes up and down. So this sounds pretty cool. I like this. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add some effects to these. So we're getting some lower frequencies. So I'm gonna take this one for now and separate it. So just pull this knob back until I get to like 95%, somewhere between 95 and 100 is normally where I go. So this one has some noise coming through when it clicks in, it seems. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some of that out. Because it's really, the frequencies we care about are all up here. We don't care about any of those others. And now I'm gonna put some other effects. So maybe some delay. And let's do some reverb. Because I want it really pushed in the background. Okay, and I've got quite a bit of noise up here as well. But that's pretty much the only frequency range that this instrument is playing in. So I might take some of these frequencies out of my other instrument. So I'm looking at the high mids to mids. I might just duck that a little bit in this first one. So I'm gonna go find my high mids and mids. So somewhere in this region, I'm just gonna take some of these down a little bit. Maybe lower. Too low. I think I want a difference. Alright, I think I'm gonna find something else. I'm not a fan of what was in Vital. There we go. Okay, I'm definitely going to separate this one. And because of that, I think I might unseparate this one and make it go back to normal. Maybe just a little bit of separation. And I think that's almost the whole melody at this point. Because I've got quite a bit going on already. Okay, so before we go back and listen to the whole thing one last time, I'm going to go through and randomize some of the timings as well as some of the velocities, just so some of these things sound a little bit more human. So let me pick something. So this one I think I'll make sound human because it looks like something that somebody could be playing on a keyboard, And maybe this I'll leave alone. So it's robotic and kind of sounds the same the entire time in the background, so it's consistent and you're always hearing it. And then maybe I'll make this one human as well. So I think I'll leave the repetitive thing alone, the repetitive higher frequency pattern alone, and then I'll make the other one sound a little bit more human. Okay, so here, now that I'm on this pattern, so I've already panned the notes. You can see the ghost notes on the other pattern that I panned. I'm going to take the notes in this pattern and take the low ones and pan them the opposite direction so that when you hear sound at this moment in time, this note is being played in one ear, and then the low note and the other pattern is being played in the other ear. So the theory is it'll make it easier to distinguish the two like sounds from one another. Okay, here is the melody. I've got everything consolidated, and we can go ahead and listen to it one last time or a couple more times, and that'll be it.